How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is May 3rd, 2015, and I want to talk about my YouTube channel today since I finally got to 20 subscribers. Woohoo! Taking me a year and a half to get to 20 subscribers. A lot of you would be like, whoa, big deal, 20 subscribers. That's nothing. I got 20 subscribers my first day. Well, when it takes a year and a half, it's kind of a milestone. But I used to have another YouTube channel where I had over like 75 subscribers. After it kind of when Google Plus took over a couple of years back, I deleted my channel because I didn't want to have to be forced to join Google Plus, and I started using Dailymotion to make videos because I kind of got this hobby, making videos became a hobby, so I didn't want to quit making videos just because I hated YouTube. Or look at this four-wheeler. But yeah. So I deleted my old channel. Well, my old channel, man, I had, like I said, I had 75 subscribers. It was probably 2.5, 3 years old. But I had some videos on there that went viral, man. Like some videos I had on there that had a couple 100,000 views. They were all about, it was around the time of Occupy Wall Street. I made some videos on Occupy Wall Street on Fox News, where I recorded Fox News from the TV and myself mocking them, just pointing out all their crap. And I put it on there. Well, somebody with a real popular channel and happened to see one of them. I called it Fox News Mocks Occupy Wall Street. And somebody picked it up with a real popular channel, and I woke up one morning and looked at it and on my channel, and man, my views were skyrocketing, and I started getting all these comments, and like one of them went like 250,000 views, man. It was like, I felt like I was like an overnight friggin' celebrity, But so I made like 3 or 4 videos like that, and they, some of them one got over 250,000. One got like 30, 40, 50,000. And so, but I wasn't real proud of them, because mostly the reason why I think that they got so popular was because they were using the Fox News name, So, but they were good videos, man. I mean, so, but anyways, I ended up deleting that channel because of the whole Google Plus fiasco. I just got tired of it, man. I had kind of a stupid name on my old channel. I won't even talk about what the name was, but I'm sure the videos still exist and Google Plus has them. But I probably made a couple hundred videos on that channel or more, and I got tired of Google Plus, man. Every other day I'd turn on my YouTube, and do you want to use a better name on you? Are you sure you don't want to change your name? Use your full real name? No. I'd turn it off, shut down the window, and they'd come back tomorrow, the next day they'd come back. Okay, we'll ask you again later. No, don't ask me again later. I said no. You guys all know about this. It was fucking annoying, it was like some annoying fucking neighbor that would be sitting on your couch when you came home from work. Can I borrow some lettuce? No. Okay, I'll ask you again later. It's like real fucking persistent. Well, I got so sick of it one day, I just fucking deleted my whole channel, man. It's like, I'm done with Google Plus and YouTube. And I started a channel on Dailymotion. Well, you know, I probably used that for about a half a year or so, and I just didn't like it, you know, it sucked. Wasn't getting no views on my videos, not like I get a lot now, but I wasn't getting nothing really, no action whatsoever. I was sure that no one was even seeing anything, you know. And I kind of like, I'm sure that certain videos I got out now are being blocked by Google. No one's seeing them. But, so, you know, I decided, you know what, I'm going to start another YouTube channel. I gave in, used my real name, and here I am, a year and a half later. But, you know, back to the channel that I got now. Oh, anyway, let's talk a little bit about how I first discovered YouTube, you know. I've been making videos, you know, I bought a video camera probably around 1999, and this had all these videos, you know, that was a Super 8, you know, and there's like no way to really share them. I'd have friends over once in a while. We'd make snowboarding videos and stuff, and you know, I really thought, you know, what's the, you know, real use of having this, you know. But one day, probably 2009, I finally bought a modern Windows Vista computer, but the problem was I couldn't get no internet at my house. So where I live up here in the mountains, back then I couldn't get a decent internet connection. But you know what I really wanted to do was, back then I was really into playing poker. So I wanted to play online poker on PokerStars. So I went out and I found out that I could use a AT&T 3G with a USB connector and get online that way. And so that's how I started off using the internet. Really, it wasn't until 2009. And so I used that for a while. Played a lot of poker on PokerStars, and I noticed, like, after a year or more, you know, that, man, I'd never really get ahead on PokerStars. You know, I'd always just go up and down and end up putting more money into it. And one time I even cashed out for $400, and the money never ended up in my bank account. So, you know, one day I just kind of thought to myself, man, this fucking seems like bullshit to me. It's starting to seem like a fucking scam, you know. So I started looking up on Google about how can I, you know, about PokerStars being a scam, you know, and bam, it brought me to YouTube, all these YouTube videos. This is how I discovered YouTube, pretty much. I mean, people had told me about it. I was like, who cares about people sharing their home videos? I thought it would be something like America's Funniest Home Videos or something, you know. People had told me about YouTube and stuff. But so I started searching this PokerStars scam thing, and there's a lot of videos on YouTube about PokerStars being a scam, you know. So that's how I started getting into YouTube, you know, watching YouTube videos, and then I kind of discovered YouTube through that, and then more scam videos would come up on the suggested, you know, videos, related videos, more conspiracies, scams, and it was a big part of waking me up, you know. I mean, I was pretty awake before then, but you know, I think that whole looking into the PokerStars scam, and then it helped me introduce me to all. But I found out that indeed, and now I believe it, PokerStars was a scam. Online poker for money now is illegal in America. You know, I play now for free. It's like a free poker site I play on now just for fun. But yeah, they found out that indeed PokerStars is a scam, and just like I suspected, it took me like over a year and a half to figure it out. But that led to a lot of awakening for me on all the other, and then it turns out from there I found out that, you know, the whole fucking world is a scam. It's just from there it just snowballed, you know. Then you look at all these other related videos, and that led to me starting my own channel. and deleting that channel and then to the channel I have now. So that's kind of a brief history of how I got where I am now. And then one day I decided that I would look into the monetary system in America, you know, like how our money works and all that. And that, man, that really woke me up. That led me into the whole Zeitgeist videos and all the other shit. I found out about how our whole monetary system is a big fucking scam, and I learned about fractional reserve lending and how our $18 trillion debt is really all based on interest on the dollar, you know. And then, you know, I found out more about, I always knew 9/11, you know, I think since like around 2004 is when I was waking to the whole 9/11 thing, that it was an inside job and all that. And that was, you know, I knew something was weird about 9/11, but I never really suspected that what it really was until this guy I worked with kind of woke me up on that. And then I learned a lot more about it after I started looking into the whole monetary scam, the whole dollar racket, the Federal Reserve and all that. And that was a big part of my awakening. So yeah, that's kind of like, you know, the brief history of my history on YouTube and how I got to be a conspiracy theorist, as they like to call us. How I like to make all these videos about all the shit that goes on in the world. As anybody on my channel watches knows the videos. So now, you know, talk about my videos, you know. I use a GoPro camera to make my videos mostly. I might get a new camera soon. But it's simple. That's what I like about it, you know. It's like a lot of people complain that the video and sound quality ain't all that great. And I like to make videos while I'm walking my dog. But, you know, somehow, for some reason, when I'm out walking, man, my mind tends to work better. I guess it has to do with both sides of the mind working while you walk. I found out it takes both sides of your brain to walk, so it helps you think. But yeah, I use a GoPro camera right now, but I'll probably be investing into a new camera soon. But it'll be simple too. I'm not going to get nothing fancy. I think the most important thing is the content and not the quality. You know, the quality is nice. It's not the most terrible quality with the GoPro, and it's simple to use, and it works pretty good, you know, for vlogging, you know, like. But you know, to me, it's the most important thing is what you say, what you talk about. You know, editing. I use a Mac with iMovie, simple, nothing fancy. But you know, that's the way I like it, man. I like to keep it simple and just talk about whatever's on my mind. That's what my videos are about, man. Just my whole channel is just basically I just talk about whatever I want to talk about. One day it might be conspiracies, one day it might be chemtrails, one day I might want to talk about tech, computers, you know, technology. Maybe I'll make some videos. I'm going to make a video soon about Mac versus Windows, since I recently got a Windows PC. So I'm going to be making a video on that pretty soon. And you know, that's just basically what my channel's all about. Whatever I feel like talking about, I just talk about it. Whatever's on my mind, you know.